Well, hello, my friends, and welcome to the Project Health Freedom, where we discuss everything when it comes to chronic disease, and especially we hone in on things when it comes to the autoimmune disease community. If you guys don't know me, my name is Josh. I'm known as the Gut Guide, infamously on TikTok, where I have amassed a massive following on TikTok, teaching people how to reverse autoimmune disease. And today on this podcast, I want to talk to you about exactly what autoimmune disease actually is and what autoimmune disease is not. There's a big, huge misconception around this in the health field that this what autoimmune disease is, and we're going to get into that. I'm going to tell you some things that that this helped me on my journey. If you guys don't know me, about 15 years ago, I had some severe health conditions. I had about three autoimmune conditions. I had three autoimmune conditions. I had SIBO. I had microbiome issues. I had a lot of issues going on. And the doctors weren't helping me, and I wound up healing myself over a couple of years of experimenting and doing holistic natural things. And I'll talk more about that on my journey on another time. But what I want to tell you guys today is I want you guys to understand, if you've got a chronic health condition, if you've got autoimmune diseases, if you've got SIBO, if you've got any kind of dis-ease of the body, here's the thing. Dis-ease is not the cause. That is not the cause of the problem. Your body is simply creating a symptom because of an underlying issue. And typically, myself included in all the people that I have dealt with, typically it's going to involve a couple of different things. And typically the things that we're going to talk about today are going to be what I call the big three or the core three or whatever you want to call it. But it's going to be three things that we're going to talk about today and we're going to discuss today. So that's what I'm here to share with you and share with you guys exactly, what it is that we're doing and exactly what it is that we are doing over here in our, community to help people get rid of these conditions that they're experiencing right now. And first thing that we want to talk about is this right here is, what is autoimmune disease? And the medical community says that autoimmune disease is when your immune system automatically starts attacking itself. Now think about that for a second. I'm not saying you have to be a Christian or whatever, this, that, and the other, to believe in God. But do you think that a divine creator of everything would create you faulty? Autoimmune disease did not exist 100 years ago, by the way. Not in the capacity that it does now. 21 million people are consumed with some sort of autoimmune disease right now? Stop for just a second, my friend. If you're suffering with an autoimmune disease or any kind of chronic health condition, and you're sick of it, you've been to the doctor, you've taken the medications, you've tried the diets, and nothing seems to be working for you, you're not alone. I was there. I experienced that. A lot of the clients that I've worked with have experienced that too. Even natural doctors have experienced that. And guys, I'm here to tell you, if you want to get rid of these autoimmune conditions, you can get rid of them. If you want to get rid of chronic disease, you can get rid of it. It's very simple, actually. I did it myself. I got rid of 3 plus a whole bunch of other conditions, 3 or 4 medications, helped hundreds of clients on the way. And I am hosting a comprehensive workshop class starting August 13th, 2024. And what we are going to do is every single week of the month of August and into September, I'm going to teach you a topic, an hour long every single week. And I'm going to teach you exactly how to reverse or improve these conditions and make them better like I've done. And hundreds of my clients have done the exact same thing. We're going to have workbooks. We're going to have worksheets. We're going to have comprehensive guides. We're going to have Q&A questions with me. This is not another course. This is with me. You get to learn directly from me, somebody that's done it, that's been there, that has helped hundreds of people. So August 13th, sign up. The link is below. Now, back to the video, my friends. So here's the thing. The medical community says that autoimmune disease is when your body starts attacking itself. I wholeheartedly disagree, and I'm living testament of that may be partially true, but I don't think it's true. I don't think it's true, and there's many alternative health and holistic and natural people that will say the exact same thing that I'm telling you, is that autoimmune diseases are not it's not something that your body just all of a sudden starts attacking itself. What happens is this right here. This is what an autoimmune disease actually is. An autoimmune disease is when your body becomes overwhelmed with either toxins, poisons, stress, trauma, environmental issues, things like that. And your body is full of this toxins and poisons. And over time, what it does is it starts attacking attacking itself because you're full of these things, and your immune system is doing exactly what your immune system is supposed to do. It's supposed to get out the dead, decaying junk, get out the cells, through the lymphatic fluid. That's what your body does. So your immune system, kind of runs through your lymphatic system. And that's how this works. And so, when people get, joint pain, when they get neck pain, when they get, psoriasis or MS and they start having issues or Parkinson's or any of these type diseases, actually happening is their body has accumulated, is participating in what I call the core three, the top three things here. And that's what I'm going to discuss today with you is the core thing we're going to start with toxins. Most people are full of toxins from our diet that we're eating now, full of enriched flour foods, full of, glyphosate. If you don't know what glyphosate is, it's Roundup. They spray it on the food. It's genetically modified foods to keep the weeds and pests and all that stuff down. Toxins, heavy metals. We are being poisoned. The heavy metals are in the air now. They're in the water. They're in the food supply. There's heavy metals literally everywhere. They're in cosmetic products. They're in the things that we're breathing in our environment. Heavy metals are everywhere, and heavy metals cause severe issues. Another major cause, one of the biggest causes of autoimmune diseases and chronic health diseases that I see is mercury poisoning. You get mercury from fish. You get mercury from tuna. You get mercury from the silver fillings in your mouth. This is where a big majority of autoimmune conditions are, because your body cannot get rid of the heavy metals as fast as they go in. Your body naturally does it, but it doesn't do it. Your body can't keep up with it, because not only is it trying to get rid of heavy metals, but it's trying to get rid of toxins and chemicals and poisons and stress and, this, that, and the other, all the different things, Wi-Fi, electromagnetic, radiation, all the different things that come along with it. So that's one of the biggest things, parasites, that's another, chemicals, another thing, toxins, another thing, cosmetic products, shampoos, phthalates, so many different things, PFOAs, from our cookware. There's so many different areas. So you got to address all these different things to make sure your body's not flooded with toxins. When it is, the immune system's going to get that stuff out, and it's going to start attacking itself. It's not attacking itself. It's getting the stuff out of your body, but it's so jam-packed inside your cells, it looks like, and the immune system is creating so much inflammation, it looks like that. That's a whole nother topic. But that's one of the core three is toxins. The second thing, and this is how I got, famous on, social media, is, learning about your gut health and what actually your gut health does to the rest of your body. Your body depends on your gut. There's 80% of your immune system lives in your gut. 80% of your immune system actually lives inside of your gut. Your gut is so vitally important. It absorbs food. It does so many different things. It keeps pathogens out of your body. It, creates B vitamins. It does, a lot of different things. Your gut does many different things. And it also creates 70 to 80% of your neurotransmitters like serotonin, GABA, dopamine, acetylcholine, all the big ones that actually play a huge role in, mental stability and mental health. That's created in your gut, 70 to 80% of it. So if your gut's inflamed by foods that are, destroying it, glyphosate, that's one of the biggest causes of, leaky gut nowadays is glyphosate. Causes your gut to leak. And when your gut leaks, that leaks proteins, it leaks stuff inside the body, food proteins and different things inside the body that don't need to be there. And that creates massive inflammation because the immune system starts to attack it and get it out of the body. Well, if it's, if you're constantly leaking, stuff into the body 3 meals a day, you're going to be fully inflamed. Now, combine that with the first thing, the toxins that we talked about, you're already a disaster. I mean, you're going to have inflammation, and that's what's happening is autoimmune conditions are just simply, an overaccumulation of inflammation in your body over time, and that's what it does. So, with that being said, you got to make sure your gut health is on check, and that's where, that was the biggest thing that I had to learn 15 years ago on this journey was that your gut health is vitally important. That was the first one, probably the first thing that I started working on, and first thing that got me results was healing my leaky gut. And it was not necessarily easy because 15 years ago, there weren't health coaches on every corner. There weren't books on every corner. The internet was big, but it wasn't, like it is now. There's no TikTok. Instagram was in its infancy. Facebook was very small. MySpace may even still been around at that time. So it wasn't like what it is now, but gut health, your microbiome, bacteria in your gut. Is your gut leaking? Do you have candida overgrowth? Do you have a fungal overgrowth? Do you have a bacterial overgrowth? And all that stuff plays in a role in, do you have an autoimmune disease? So you got to get that in check if you want to make sure to get your autoimmune disease under control. And then the third thing is your lifestyle. What are you doing in your lifestyle? Are you stressed? Or do you work a job that you hate, that you literally despise going to every day? Are you drinking alcohol on a regular basis? Are you smoking cigarettes on a daily basis? Are you, doing things that that are not conducive to your health? What's your lifestyle? Are you, spraying on cologne that is poisonous to your body? All cologne, if it smells, if it's got a fragrance to it and it's not a natural essential oil, it's poisonous to your body. You don't want that. So are you spraying on colognes and toxins daily? Women, are you putting this stuff on your face? Are you spraying this stuff on? Are you washing your hair with that? Your lifestyle. What does your lifestyle look like? And most people think, oh, my lifestyle is fine. No, most people's lifestyle is actually the farthest thing from fine. When I start analyzing my clients and we start talking, what are you washing your hair with? Suave, Dove. Are you putting that poisonous junk on your body? You have to get natural things, on your body, or do you have candles in the corner? Are you burning? They say that it's close to, if you use candles or scents or stuff like that, that's equivalent to burning diesel fuel in your house. Diesel fuel. So what does that look like for you? Are you having problems in that area? What does your lifestyle look like? Are you stressed? Stress is the biggest cause of autoimmune disease and chronic disease. Are you stressed? Do you hate your job? Are you, at odds with your spouse, your kids all the time? That stuff you got to get in check. You got to get the mindset in check. That's a huge point, in this is that you've got to make sure to get your mindset in check. So with that being said, those are the three big core things. And we're going to go in depth and more on this channel, on later videos. And we're going to go into specifics on these and make more videos on these. But that's where I want to start today. If you've got an autoimmune condition, you're ready to heal an autoimmune condition, you want to get rid of autoimmunity or a chronic health condition or the big C word that I can't say on here, or, whatever, if you've got something going on in your body, there's a very good chance that, these three things are causing, this problem. If you want to get rid of it, it's very simple, my friends. You can go to the link in, on my profile right below this video, and you can download, some of the free things that I've got. You can also look at some of my blueprints. Blueprint number 1, 2, 3, and 4 go over all this stuff that I was specifically talking about today. We're also doing a health class. We're doing a freedom from disease class on August 13th. So if you're watching this video and it's before August 13th, 2024, you can go sign up for the health class. The link is below. It's in the link down there, and you can do this. And what we're going to do is we're going to go 4 weeks straight. Every single week, what we're going to do is I'm going to teach you about one of these, and we're going to go very deep on it. An hour long. I'm going to teach you every single week for 4 weeks. I'm going to give you workbooks. I'm going to give you guides. I'm going to give you worksheets. I'm going to give you food lists. I'm going to give you different things that you need to get over this stuff and to get rid of autoimmune conditions. And most people will see results within 90 days of applying these things and doing it consistently. So if you're interested in that site, check the link below. You can also follow me on TikTok. I have a lot of videos on TikTok. I have a lot of videos on Instagram at this point. So yeah, guys, so that's what I wanted to make a quick video. That's what autoimmune diseases are. They're when your body's full of toxins and the immune system is doing exactly what it's supposed to do, and to protect and heal and get rid of the stuff in your body. So if you're having trouble, look at these three things. If you got any questions, leave a comment below. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions. Sign up for the Health Freedom class starting on August 13th. It's going to be phenomenal. It's going to be one of the most comprehensive things that you're going to get, one of the most comprehensive classes that you're going to get. For what you're getting here, it's going to blow your mind. You're going to be able to have every tool that you need to get rid of autoimmune disease just by this class right here. It's what I've done and what hundreds of my clients have done. So thank you guys for tuning in to this, the Total Health Freedom podcast today. Want to thank you for joining in. If you have any questions, comment below. If not, we'll talk to you next time.